Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, my friends, and good afternoon, Mr. Dai. Today, I want to presentation about engineering in circular economy. Before I start the presentation, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Rafi Fajri, NPM 2206059244. Implementation of numerical methods for circular economy engineering. Point number one is sustainable material sourcing is use of environmentally friendly and renewable raw materials. Point number two is a modular vehicle design. Is modular vehicle design allowing parts to be easily replaced and repaired. Point number three is recycle materials. Is manufacturing process using recycled materials to reduce waste and the use of new resource. Point number four is vehicle use. Is consumer use of vehicle with a focus on care and maintenance to extend the life of the vehicle. Point number five is vehicle return programs. It's program for returning old or damaged vehicle for recycling of refurbished. And point number six is disassembly for parts, dismantling a vehicle to extract parts that can still be used or recycled. And point number seven is recycling of components. The process of recycling vehicle components into raw material for new production. Implementation of numerical methods for circular economy engineering is optimization recycle in vehicle manufacture. Point number one is problem formulation is how to reduce waste and increase the use of recycled materials in the vehicle manufacturing process. And point number two is mathematical modeling. The mathematical modeling is creating a model that describes the flow of materials from raw materials, production process, and vehicle use to recycling. Point number three is numerical method selection, using linear optimization methods to find the best combination of recycled raw materials and efficient production process. Point number four is computational implementation, is using optimization software to run simulation. Point number five is analyze of result, is evaluating different scenario to see the impact on waste reduction and efficiency improvement. Point number six is decision making, is implementing the most effective strategies to maximize the use of recycled materials and minimize waste in the vehicle manufacturing process. This is the raw material inputnya. The raw material input is use a raw material involving recycled materials and production process. The production process is a vehicle production stage using raw materials. The next is implementation of numerical methods for circular economy engineering is the raw material input is use of raw materials involving recycled materials, and the production process is vehicle production stage using raw materials. And the next vehicle use is consumer vehicle usage, and vehicle return is old or damaged vehicle return program. The next is implementation numeric methods for circular economy engineering. Point number one is disassembly, is vehicle dismantling to retrieve parts that can still be used or recycle. Point number two is recycling. Recycling is the process of recycling vehicle components into new raw materials. The strategy I want to share my opinion, the recycling design for strategy. The first is modular design. Modular design is a vehicle design with modular components that are easy to disassemble and replace, and making repair and recycling easier. The point number two is material selection, is choose materials that are easily recyclable and have a low environmental footprint, such as aluminum or recycled plastic. Point number three is standardization. Is standardization of components to facilitate recycling process and reduce complexity. And the use recycle raw material is point number one is procurement policy is the procurement policy is implement procurement policy that prioritize recycle raw materials. And point number two is supplier collaboration is work closely with supplier to ensure the availability of high quality recycled raw materials. The next is production process optimization. Point number one is lean manufacturing is apply lean manufacturing principle to reduce waste and increase production efficiency. Point number two is waste management system, an effective waste management system to collect and process production waste efficiently. And vehicle return program is point number one, incentive for return and take back programs. The incentive for return is provide incentive for consumer to return their old vehicle, such as a discount on the purchase of a new vehicle. Point number two is an official vehicle return program to ensure all vehicles are collected and processed for recycling. And the next is dismantling and recycle technology. Point number one is advanced disassembly techniques. Use advanced assembly techniques to maximize component and material recovery. And point number two is automated sorting. Automated sorting is a system to separate the different materials and increase the efficiency of the recycling process. And monitoring and evaluation. Point number one is tracking system. The tracking system is to monitor material flow from production to recycling. And point number two is performance metric is performance measure recycling process performance with metrics such as recycling rate, waste reduction, and material use efficiency. And the next is education and achieve awareness. Point number one is employee training on the importance of recycling and ways to minimize waste in the production process. And point number two is uh, awareness campaign for consumer about the importance of vehicle return and the benefit of recycling. And the next is collaboration and partnership. Point number one is industry collaboration is collaborate with other company in the automotive industry to share best practice and recycling technologies. And point number two is government partnership. Partner with government to take advantage of incentive and regulation that support recycling. So this is my opinion about circular economy for engineering. Oke, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.